Ok. Oh, hi. Hi, Tracy. Ciao, Katie. I wasn't sure if I was live or not. Thank you for writing me. How are you? How are you? I'm streaming now with this new tool. It's the first time I use it, so I wasn't sure if you could actually see me. So, Buon Natale! I replied to you by email right a few minutes ago, by the way. So welcome to Rome, welcome to Rome. Where is everyone connecting from? Why don't you just start telling me? Where are you guys connecting from? So let me just see if I can... Ciao Shirley, how are you? So, are you ready to explore Rome during Christmas time? Today we're going to see a lot of Christmas lights. Put your sunglasses on. Let me just adjust this, so 1 second, okay. So, have you started doing the decorations already at home? Is your city already lit with lights? Portsmouth, UK! I've been to Portsmouth. I remember in Portsmouth I bought a super cool pair of sandals. I still remember. That's this famous shopping mall in Portsmouth, I remember. Buonasera, Casavan from Canada. Nice. Ciao Karen from Canada. KD from Chattanooga, Tennessee. You're ready. Fantastic. So we'll give a few minutes for the late joiners to come, and then we're gonna start. We have a lot of work to do today, so we have a lot of lights to watch, and I'm so excited to share this with all of you. Gunworth, yes, I remember. Ciao Maria from LA, ciao. Joyce from Cleveland, Ohio, ciao Joyce. So, anybody of you has ever been to Rome before? Tell me how much do you know the city? And I'm sure many of you is expert. You've been many times. Ciao Bernadette from Rhode Island, USA. Ciao. Thank you for joining. So, in the meantime that you answer with where you're from, if you've ever been to Rome, and so on, I'll do a quick intro just to give you an idea of how this is gonna work. So today we are going to have a stroll around the city center of Rome, and I'm going to show you how the city is decorated. I have something super cool right in front of my eyes, and I can't wait to flip the camera and show you. Karen has been to Rome 7 times, so you probably know Rome more than I do. Ciao Shirley. Lots of time, still lots to learn. A lifetime is not enough to learn Rome. We were just in October. You love Roma. Oh, so you're fresh from your Roman holiday. Just virtually with me, hopefully in person next March. So Katie, she did three I think tours with me. So she's getting ready for her. The virtual tours. She's getting ready for her for her visit in March. Very exciting. Not in person, but next year, hopefully. Yeah, fingers crossed. I've done my research, but the pandemic is delaying my plans. I know, that's we are all in the same boat, unfortunately. So, but we are doing quite okay here in Italy. So hopefully you'll be able to, at least for now. So hopefully you'll be able to come. Anyways, so this is going to be a live streaming from the streets. And how does it work? It works that you can basically write anything you want in the chat. So you can ask your questions, you can share your memories, especially those of you who've been 7 times in the city, you have a lot of memories to share. And you can make your comments, we can just chat. So feel free to interact as much as you want. The chat is there for you. I want to see a lot of messages in the chat, so please write as much as you want, and I will show you around. And if you have any questions, especially if it's Christmas related, about, I don't know, the Christmas food and everything, just feel free to drop them in the chat, okay? So Philadelphia, been to Roma several times, about 5 times. First time in 1968. So Josephine, she's a Roman expert as well. Ciao Kat! Just spent 10 weeks in Rome. Wow, Selena, but didn't get to see all the Christmas lights, and that's what I'm here for, Selena, to fill the gaps. Bernadetto's planning to go in 2019, but we'll have to wait until next year. We read a lot about Rome in preparation. So Bernadette, I hope you go and see all of my hidden gems that I posted on the social media. You have a lot to see, so you need to extend your stay. We will cry if you cannot visit in March. Oh no, Tracy, I keep my fingers crossed for all of you. And for you as well, Kat, for April. Ciao from Berlin, Carly. And, oh, thank you. Ciao Amy, ciao Joanna. Okay guys, I can see there's a little bit of us now, so shall we start and shall I turn the camera now? Are you ready? Are you ready to start? Andiamo? Andiamo means let's go in Italian. I need the magic word. Shall we start this tour, this Christmas tour today? Shall we go? So let me turn the camera now and I'm gonna show you where we are. Yes, Amy, let's go. So I'm gonna turn the camera, but I won't show you straight away what I want to show you today. I need to give you a little bit of suspense. So I'm gonna turn the camera now. Andiamo Maria, andiamo Beth. Oh, yeah. What's happening? Here we go. Oh, this is where we are. So this is the andiamo per favore. So this is the Victor Emmanuel monument, the Vittoriano. In Italian we call this monument so many ways. This is the Vittoriano, which is the monument that is dedicated to the first king of Italy. Have you guys ever seen this monument before? I guess it looks familiar to you. Even if you've never been to Rome, you've probably seen this monument in pictures or videos on Instagram, on Facebook and so on. So now, why am I starting in here? There is a specific reason for that, because next to this monument, each year during Christmas time, a super cool Christmas tree happens to be in here. And in fact, right in here, there is our beloved Christmas tree of Rome. There you go. And this is the tree that each year during Christmas time it's put up right in front of the Vittoriano, the Victor Emmanuel monument. So now we're gonna cross the street, which is going to be a little bit of an adventure, and we're gonna get closer to the tree. Let me just adjust. Yes, it's a gorgeous tree, and I think this year is actually even more beautiful than the others. Just give you a view of the traffic, just to give you an idea what it means to cross the street in Rome. Adventure. And now here we are in front of this beautiful Christmas tree. Guys, I think this Christmas tree this year, it's like the best tree we've had so far. You're looking beautiful this year, Karen, exactly. So look at this, it's so full of leaves and so full of lights and decorations. And yeah, I can't stop staring at this tree. Every time I'm passing here now, since they put it up, I just cannot stop looking at it. And this tree was put up on December the 8th. On December the 8th, because December the 8th is the date that in Italy we take as a reference to put up our Christmas trees, to put up the Christmas decorations and the nativity scenes and everything. Because December the 8th, it's basically the Immaculate Conception. Is a bank holiday in Italy, and we take that as a reference for the Christmas tree. And now I'm gonna walk around the square, and basically we are going to I want to give you a view of this tree from with the Victor Emmanuel monument behind. Now you need to imagine that this tree, just give me 1 second. So this tree basically it's as a nickname in Rome. I shared this the other day on my stories. Basically, this tree, most of the time, as Romans, we call it Pelacchio. It's a nickname. It's a nickname that doesn't sound great, but it's actually we are actually very fond of this tree, because a few years ago, the previous mayor put up a tree in here. And that tree, usually these trees come from north of Italy, okay? They're coming in here, they're usually sponsored by a partner that covers the expenses, and then it's put up in here. And so that year, basically, there was something wrong with the tree, and the tree that came all the way down to Rome actually was a little bit threadbare. There wasn't many leaves in the tree, and many of the leaves were actually broken during the process, so people were like, what's that tree? It doesn't look like a very lush tree. And you know, as Romans, we don't keep things for ourselves. We just say it out loud. And what happens is that they straight away a nickname was given to the tree, and the nickname was Spelacchio. Spelacchio means threadbare, and now that caused a lot of drama on the news and things like that. So basically, since then, the nickname Spelacchio remained onto the tree, even if the tree this year is full. It's like it became an icon of the city during Christmas time. So this year we have on the square on Piazza Venezia we have a lot of Christmas gifts. And these Christmas gifts are a really nice Christmas gifts. These are the Christmas gifts that we hope to have for next year. For example, health and wellness and all of these kind of values. These are the trees that are underneath the Christmas tree of Rome. With our wishes for next year, quality education and so on. So there's a lot. There's 17 Christmas gifts in here. Now, are the Christmas decorations throughout the city? Yes, in fact, you know what we're doing now? We are going to walk a little bit around the streets. So what we're doing, we saw our Christmas tree in here. So now we are going to head down to Via del Corso. Look at that. This Via del Corso goes all the way until Piazza del Pobolo. It's a very long street, shopping street. Maybe many of you have been in there before. And this is where we're going. Now we need to cross the street. So again, adventure. And we cross the street and I'll take you there to show you the lights and the atmosphere that is usually in the streets of Rome, in the center during this time. Do you have any questions, guys? Let me know. If there's anything you want to ask, any curiosity that you have about Christmas and the decorations. Yeah, that's a very pretty cat. Absolutely. I will show you. It was a shame the other day when the Christmas tree was put up. It was raining like the apocalypse. So basically there weren't many people around. Usually December the 8th is a day where everyone comes in the street and you know, for the Christmas shopping, to look at the lights and everything. But it was actually super empty in the streets that day, which was a shame. But today it's cold, but it's not raining, which is so it makes it possible to explore the street. How cold is tonight? It's very cold. It's very, very cold actually. At least for me, that I have zero tolerance to cold. I'm not sure how many degrees we have. Maybe someone can check it for us. How cold is in Rome? Can you check the temperature? I cannot check it, but it's very cold. Maybe it's about 5 degrees Celsius, probably. No, grazie a te, Joyce, for joining me. So now we're gonna cross the street. Do you guys, does anybody feel familiar with this place? Do you remember seeing this place before when you were in Rome? And do you have such a big tree in your city as well? Oh, you really need to walk a lot actually to cross the street. Here you go. So we're gonna walk this way and then we're gonna cross the street in here on the zebra crossing. Yes? Very familiar, Joanna. That's nice. Yes, I love it too. So now we're gonna cross the street in here. Now, when you cross the street in Rome, you need to cross the street like a lion. Don't be hesitant, otherwise no one will stop for you. I'm saying this because when I cross the street with someone that is not from here, everybody's like, oh my god, what are you doing? So, 9 degrees, okay. 9 degrees, oh, it's freezing. Anything that is below 20 degrees Celsius for me is cold, so. Ok, so now a final view over Piazza Venezia. Oh, che bello, bellissimo, beautiful. So now we're going to turn to our right because now we are entering Via del Corso. So, and so say bye for now to the albero, to the tree, Christmas tree, and now we're entering Via del Corso. There we go, totally illuminated in lights. So this street It's a super long street that gets all the way down to Piazza del Popolo. Piazza del Popolo is where the city gate of Porta del Popolo, the city gate of Porta del Popolo is. Now, that was the city gate since ancient Rome until since ancient Rome, and for many centuries. Now, of course, that city gate is actually not at the border of the city because the city expanded, but that's the city gate. The gate is still in there. Okay, so yeah, very, very beautiful. So one thing that I want you to notice is that, okay, maybe these scaffoldings are not so poetic right now, but one thing that I want you to notice is that on top of this, so we have these stripes, these garlands, and oh, look at the tree, the view of the tree from here. And then they also put up those panels, you see? So at regular intervals we have those panels, and those panels, they show you areas of the city. So now I want you to guess where those which areas of the city these are. Well, this is difficult, huh? Does anybody know? This is a square, which is the square that I mentioned, that it's at the end of the street. So it's not, but on the other side, Via del Corso, yes. And here you have seen nothing, because at the end of this street, at the end, it's packed. I will show you. Del Popolo, bravissima Giovanna. This is Piazza del Popolo, Piazza del Popolo, okay, which is the square, which is at the end of the street. Now let's continue. So here we have this particular section of the street is not super crowded because there's no shops in here on this side, but there are a lot of people as we move forward. Let me just put up straight to the phone. Okay, so now in here we have another panel, which is another part of the city. Let's see if you can recognize the place. Let's see, 10 points to the next one that guesses this place. Yeah, hopefully soon, Kelly. So here we have this square, which is on top of one of the hills of Rome. Can anybody recognize? There is a statue in the middle with Marcus Aurelius. If you took my virtual tours, you may remember this. There is an emperor inside, on top of this square. Capitoline Hill. Yes, Capitoline Hill. It's not a mall, Amy. This is the top of the Capitoline Hill. You remember? You've been on my tour. But the most ancient museums in the world are in here. And this is where Marcus Aurelius is. Campidoglio. Bravissimo, George. Bravissimo. Exactly. So that's the Capitoline Hill. Now, as we go, I don't know why my phone is not like swinging today. Okay, so now we keep walking, and on the sides we have shops. Not the Palatine, the Capitoline Hill. Palatine, it's nearby that hill, but it's not this one. So now, from time to time we have nice little alleys, and we're entering to the busier area of Via del Corso. So I remember the Fendi building at Christmas. That was giant Christmas gift. Love, yes. We might reach that Fendi building now, Karen. So now this is here we have another Christmas panel, like light panel. Can you recognize this building, guys? It's a building which it's an ancient Roman building which does not exist anymore, at least not in this shape, not in its entirety. And as you can see, it looks like a public building with a spine in the middle, in the center. What could that be? What do you think? Circo Massimo, bravissima. Kelly, it looks like the Colosseum a little bit because of the arches, but this was actually way bigger than the Colosseum. So much bigger. Imagine, this is the Circo Massimo, exactly, Circo Massimo. This is where the chariot races were happening, huh? Like, you know the movie Ben-Hur? That's where the chariot races were happening. And And in here we have this is where the shops start to be more frequent in this area of the street. And here we have another panel over there, and I want you to guess this one as well, which is this one. Yes. Ciao Lucas! So here we can see there is another panel in here. And what is this? It's very crowded, okay, Kat, it's super crowded. Troppo freddo, absolutely. And can you recognize this place? I'll give you a hint. It's my super favorite place in the whole city. There is a super beautiful fountain with an obelisk on top in the middle. It's a square. And then you have two more fountains, one in here and one on the other end. And here you have a church on this side. Navona, bravissima Giovanna, Navona, Piazza Navona, yes Asher, Piazza Navona. So yeah, you see all of the areas of the city appear in here. So as you can see, crowded. And in here we have, yes, everybody knows Piazza Navona. It's I guess it's many people's favorite place. And here we have a palace which is called Palazzo Cibola, and in this palace they do exhibitions. And one of the exhibitions that is happening right now, it's Quaiola Recording, which is a super cool exhibition about this computational art, like art made with a computer, which sounds a little bit cold, but actually it's amazing. I've been in there and it's super amazing. So now I'm gonna take you down there, and then I have to go back because I have there's a almost doing accident. Ciao Mick, bene tu? Yes, we are wearing a lot of masks tonight because this part of the city is super crowded, so you better protect yourself. So I want to show you one more thing. So now after this live streaming, I'm gonna do a tour, a live virtual tour. Inside the Roman Forum. Just give me 1 second, guys. I want to show you something really cool. It's not historical, but it's worth sharing. It's an ice cream shop, and there is an ice cream waterfall. A chocolate waterfall inside. So just to make you a little bit hungry. And this is they do very good ice cream in here. It's Venchi, and they do mostly chocolate flavored ice cream. Basically, it's in here in Via del Corso. And now, just so you know, if you're looking for those Christmas presents and you still don't know what to get, just so you know, we've just launched 2 new live virtual tours, which they're super exclusive, and they take place inside the Colosseum and inside the Roman Forum. So if you're interested, you will find the link in the bio of all the channels of Facebook or YouTube, on Instagram, and there is a special launch offer because usually they are 18 euros per person, per participant. Now we put them down to 14 euros per person for a limited time. So you don't want to miss this chance, and the tours are like exclusive because in the Roman Forum, so you actually walk inside those places. And especially in the Colosseum, we had these were possible thanks to the concession of the Colosseum Archaeological Park. So basically those the Colosseum, especially the tour was made when the Colosseum was still closed to visitors. So basically we will be just you and I inside the Colosseum. So if you're interested to book this live virtual tours, you can find our links on our bio, and I will also share them on the stories again as we finish this live. And also yeah, that would be nice. Usually we get those tours booked if you want to spend a nice evening with your friends or with your family, or also they're good for like Christmas presents. let me read your message. What's your favorite gelato place in Rome? My super favorite, it's Giolitti. Giolitti is my favorite, and it's nearby in here. That's the Parliament building over there. That's the column of Marcus Aurelius, and Giolitti is my favorite. Also, Ciampini. Ciampini is super good. Ciampini, it's somewhere. Where is it? Yeah, somewhere over there. In this area anyway. Ciampini and Giolitti are my favorite. Sei un amico dell'urbanista? Yes, my friend Ariel, the urbanist, super cool guy, making live streamings in the streets almost every day basically. He's been in Rome and we did a live stream together. It was so much fun. Such a nice guy, Ariel. If you watch Ariel one of these days, say hi from me. Vivo a Milano tanti anni fa vicino a teatro. Oh, nice, nice. So Mick is from Milan. Bellissima via del Corso, Lucas. I agree with you. Do you have in-person tours for visitors to Rome also? For that, yes, we do. So you can send me a message, and you can, and then I'll tell you all the details. And so now, as to finish off, because now I need to run for another tour. It's I want to show you this gallery. Let me. Hopefully the signal won't drop because now I'm going. Which is called Galleria Alberto Sordi. Okay. Now we're gonna. Sparkling. What do you think? Should we go and have a quick look? Let me know if the signal drops. Actually, because we are indoors, and we might not get as strong signal as before. Let's go, let's go. So, look at these guys. How beautiful. It's everywhere. Bellissima. So, shopping mall, and there's also offices. To an actor, Sordi, Alberto Sordi. I will show you a picture of him as well. And we have this, well, the Christmas tree is not real, but it looks cool anyway. And this gallery is so elegant, no? And so glassy. Look at this. And in here are Christmas lights everywhere, and I love the style. Look at these buildings. It looks almost like there is we are outdoors, but like indoors. It's so great to hear you guys are coming soon, hopefully. And so this is super beautiful. There used to be more shops, to be honest, in here. Now they're all on on sale for rental. But yeah, this is super beautiful. In here we have a bookshop, and there's a cafe. And look at the ceiling glasses, super beautiful, no? Now I'm going to show you who this gallery is dedicated to. And this gallery is dedicated. Oh, look! One more thing I want to show you, almost forgot, is the floors. Now these floors, they recall the same pattern of the medieval floors in the churches. You see? Now, okay, just ignore these. These are for the COVID, for the social distancing. They were not in here originally. But you see this pattern? This is like almost like mosaics. And if you enter any medieval church in Rome, you will find always this pattern. This is the pattern of the tree of life. This is like the journey that man has to do from the entrance to the church towards the altar of those medieval churches. This represents the journey to get to God, because usually this pattern starts from the entrance of the churches towards the altar, which is well, of course, but you will see this pattern in churches as well. And to show you, yes, it's this is a great idea for COVID. It's good for social distancing. Every 2 circles you can stay. Anyway, this is the guy that I was talking about. This is called Alberto Sordi, and this is the actor, the person that this gallery is dedicated to. As you can see, you can tell already by his face, he used to be a very funny guy. He was an actor, a Roman actor, a proper Roman actor, and he made a lot of funny movies, and he was so good that he became an icon of Rome. He is an icon of Rome. In fact, they dedicated a gallery, an entire gallery to him. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you. Yeah, the scheme is similar. That's true, Nick. So now we're going outside, and I'm gonna go back to my bike. But in the meantime, you will stay with me. So we're gonna walk back, and let me know if you have any questions about I don't know, Christmas in Italy. One of the things, a lot of food procedures for Christmas, and one of the typical Christmas foods in Rome are especially, not in Rome, in general, in Italy, are especially the sweets. For example, the torrone, the panettone, the pandoro. Don't know if you guys ever tried any of those cakes or any of those. Do you have a Christmas tree at home? Kat, you asking me this question. Been a little bit of drama, so I don't have actually a Christmas tree yet because I still have to buy it. So yeah, but I'm trying to fix this hopefully tomorrow or in the next few days. I'm not proud of this. I still have to make my Christmas tree. Usually you do the Christmas tree on December the 8th, more or less, in Italy. That's where we do them. But I still have to get mine, unfortunately. I used to have one real, but it didn't make it through the summer, unfortunately, despite all of my efforts to keep him alive. So now I need to get another one, unfortunately. You love them, the sweets, huh? Nice. What country is the Vatican Nativity from this year? You know, I still have to go because they actually put it up on December the 8th, so yesterday. So I still have to go and see that actually. So yeah, so maybe we can do another one of these in the Vatican Square. What do you think? Panettone, the panettone in Italy is far better than the panettone here in the US. I didn't know you had panettone in the US. Like, is that a US version? Is that something different, or do they sell it as Italian panettone? Sì, Tracy. Okay, Tracy said yes. Okay, so we can organize that. So we will discover together what the nativity scene is this year for Christmas in the Vatican Square. Okay. So now walking back, and so let me know if you have any questions. And now going back to the okay, you have different brands. Okay, Maria, fine. In Italian stores, okay. So you have like Bauli, you have what do you have? So guys, if you want, in 1 hour, I still have some spots left for the virtual walk inside the Roman Forum and Palatine Hill. So the tour is booked, but it's open for more people to join. So if you are interested, you just drop me a message and I'll tell you everything. It lasts 1 hour, and it's in 1 hour from now, basically. So let me know if you're interested for that. And now that I showed you the waterfall of chocolate, I'm talking about panettone and torrone. Now I feel like I feel like I'm so hungry now. What do Italians eat on Christmas Day? Turkey. No, turkey is not something that we eat on Christmas Day. We eat a lot of things on the 25th. Now, I know that in general there's a lot of different traditions when it comes to food in Italy, because Italy is a very diverse country, so each town has its own tradition. What we do in my family, we eat, for example, for Christmas lunch we have lasagna, of course. I mean, whenever there is a holiday, there is a lasagna involved, so lasagna. And then we also have ravioli, so there's more than one main course, there's a lot of them. So ravioli, for example, ravioli can be filled, ravioli is dumplings basically, and they are filled with ricotta cheese, or also with meat, or with vegetables. So there's different kinds of ravioli, all accompanied with tomato sauce. And also we have sometimes we have stracciatella. Stracciatella is like a soup made with egg. Stracciatella sounds like the gelato flavor, but it's not the one with chocolate. It's like a soup with eggs. And then we have meat, and the meat can be, I don't know, chicken or beef. But lamb is not something. Sorry, turkey is not something that we typically eat. Turkey in Italy is more for like those who are on a diet. Let's say that's what we when we use turkey. Yes, that's why I was telling you, Kat, like turkey sounds like for someone that was on a diet. At least the way we cook it. I don't know, maybe in the US, I know it's a very traditional dish. Maybe you put gravy on the turkey, I guess, no? So it tastes a little bit more nice. Do you celebrate Christmas on the 24th or 25th? Okay, so the main day it's 25th. But we also do a nice dinner, which is also important, on the 24th on the evening. So, and then for food, it's that's another thing that we have on the 24th. Like for example, in my family, of course, the 24th, the dinner, it's meatless. There's no meat. So you can eat fish, but no meat. And what we do in my family, we eat 7 things. Like there has to be 7. I'm not sure why, but I need to actually look this up. But it's 7 things. So those 7 things can be, I don't know, legumes, vegetables, fish. For example, you have what's the name? Bacala in English. Help me. How do you say bacala in English? Is it hot dog? I always get confused with the fish names in English. So, for example, we have hot dog, and that's one thing. Then you have chickpeas, and that's one thing. Then you have beans, and that's another thing. And you need to reach at least 7. Of course, on the table there's like 20 things, so it's not difficult to reach the 7 things. But that's the tradition, and everything is without meat. And salted cod. Yeah, thank you guys. Cod, and cod is, for example, white cod or cod with tomato sauce and olives, for example. And then my aunt, she usually makes this Christmas pasta, we call it, which is super simple but super good. And it's a pasta sauce. It's a tomato sauce together with olives, walnuts, a little bit of what's the name? Those little fishes, alici. I don't know. Help me out. How do you say alici in English? And sardines. And then we do the pasta together with it. And it's anchovies. Thank you so much, Joanna. Anchovy. Thank you, Karin. Does Santa visit Italy? Of course. It's not. Visits Italy as well. Only 2 those were good. What dish do you make myself? Amy, actually I am served for Christmas because my mom and my grandma actually they do the dinner and the lunch for Christmas. So I am the one that actually eats everything. I can cut the pandoro or the panettone. But you know, when you have a grandma and a mom and also an aunt that takes care of the meals, there's nothing you can do. You just need to sit and eat. So now let me cross the street without being killed. But I do cook when I'm at home. I mean, in normal days, of course. So I hope you enjoyed, guys, this live stream into the streets of Rome. And let's see. I will see if I can make another one maybe next week in St. Peter's. These are my Christmas presents for you. And lucky, yes. Yes, I am. And are you done Christmas shopping? No, I'm planning to do it maybe tomorrow. Let's see. In the morning, let's see. Thank you, Joanna. Thank you so much. Grazie a te, Maria. Grazie, Karin. Mille. So hope you guys you enjoyed, and I'll see if I can make another one, and I'll let you know on social media, and make sure you sign up to the newsletter. So you can sign up to the Live Virtual Guide newsletter from our website, livevirtualguide.com, and you get all the news. And let me know if anybody of you wants to join the virtual tours. That would be a nice idea also during Christmas. And ciao Barbara, and yeah, let's stay in touch, keep an eye on the stories, because I'll be sharing there more information if we do more streamings like this. And yeah, thank you so much everyone, un bacio, ciao, alla prossima, ciao ciao, ciao Maria, a presto, ciao Selina. See you soon. Grazie Katie, ciao.